So I wanted to make a video about this new chicken plucker I'm building. I'm thinking I'm going to try this whole YouTube thing out for serious. And I didn't make any videos of building the frame, but you can see the frame. Pretty straightforward, nothing crazy here. Just a simple 1-inch square tube, steel welded. The barrel sits in there. Motor mounts on here. A terrible welder. But I'm just learning. This is actually my first real welding project. So anyway, I'll show you me assembling it and go from there. So here's the barrel. Just a regular old poly barrel. This one happens to be white. I got a hole in the back there for feather ejection. And the holes here line up with those. I've already had this pre-assembled, so when I built the frame, so let's clean that up and stick it in. Okay, so the tub is installed. Looks pretty good. I like the white. Now it might seem silly for a chicken plucker to be white, but my experience, most food stuff is white, so you can tell if it's clean or not. So that's what I'm going for. Anyway, the tub is really dirty still. I kind of gave up on cleaning it. I don't have much heat in the shop and it's cold. So I will wash it because I have to take it apart again anyway to install the fingers. The fingers are still in China. So I'm going to post this, but I won't post it with fingers until, you know, what, 3 months? Month? Maybe. See, you never know. Shipping from China is one of those things. So anyway, I'm going to put the motor on it and then mock out for my motor guard, which I haven't made yet, and go from there. Alright, so motor's on. I think it looks pretty good. It's just an old motor. I threw a coat of gloss gray paint on it. I find that if you're going to do things on the cheap and make things not look like shit, paint's your best friend. So, anyway, that's mounted. So I got this piece of gauge steel. I'm not exactly sure what it's going to look like, but I'll build some sort of drip cover. There's going to be a lot of water flinging and flanging around when I'm using this thing. So, like I said, not sure where I'm going to put it or what, but either way. So here's what I'm building for a cover. I figured I'd do a little CAD, cardboard aided design. And it's going to come all the way around there. Put a little rounded corner on there just for some flair. And it should be good enough on that side, I think. So I think that's going to work the treat. And I made this, so I'm actually pretty proud of it. I've never built anything quite like this before, but it actually came together not bad. It's 14 gauge steel. It has been welding a lot nicer than the other thicker stuff I've been attempting to. So I'm gonna finish up doing some welding on it, do some grinding on it. I might cheat and use a little bit of filler on it just to make it really pretty. And then I'll give it a shot of paint and bolt it on. Goes on right like that. I'll have to cut one of those little welds back a little bit and should look pretty slick, I think. So I got it painted and all that jazz. Came out okay. It's not perfect, which bugs me a little bit. Especially that. I didn't have enough steel to come right to the end, so I had to patch a piece in. I tried to fill it and make it look nice. I'm going to throw it on. If it really bugs me over time, when I take the thing apart to put the fingers on, I will, I'll redo it. I'll put some Bondo on it and repaint it. But I don't know. I'm probably just being like that. Not bad for a first ever attempt at building something like this. The inside obviously looks worse because, well, who gives a shit? All right, throw it on. Got it on. Just threw some self-tapping screws in it. I might drill it out and tap some holes and put some bolts in there. I might go right through it with some bolts. I haven't really decided yet. But either way, it's on, it's in place. straight enough. Down there. Okay, now with that, I think I'm going to leave this episode here. The fabrication is basically done. I'm going to do 2 more parts. The next one, I'm going to do all of the wiring and plumbing. I'm waiting for some parts for that. I'm going to put a switch here. And then I'm going to put another box over here with a solenoid valve in it so that when you flick the switch on, it turns on the solenoid valve. There'll be a hose here, PEX coming into here, and then there'll be a PEX ring all the way around. And then when you shut it off, the water switches off. And yeah, that's going to be pretty cool, I think. So anyway, I'm going to leave this episode there. And like I said, one more with the plumbing and electrical as soon as I get my solenoid valve. And then another one when I put the fingers in with, that won't be for some time. So thanks for watching. If you want to see the rest, click subscribe, hit the bell, you know the jazz. I'd love to get to 1,000 subscribers so that I can monetize this channel and maybe start actually being able to finance some of these crazy and wacky projects. And there's a lot more to come. Lots more to come. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.